I got new geodes. So you've seen Crystal Canyon geodes before. I've cracked a lot of them. Some of them are super, super cool. Lots of really neat formations inside of them. Just got some big ones. These will be online in the store by the time that you see this. We're going to crack this one today, but I also want to show you something else too. Look at these. Aren't these just kind of fun? So these are multi-cavity geodes. This one's got 1, 2, 3, like four of them. This one's got a couple, more than likely, right? So this particular type of geode, these are volcanic in nature. These are vesicles. It's bubbles that formed in lava as it was cooling. Imagine a soda bottle. You know, you shake it up and you look and see the bubbles just rising to the top. Same thing in a volcanic situation where you have gaseous exchanges happening in molten material. And as the lava cools, the bubbles find it harder to escape and they leave a perfect little cavity. And that's basically what these are. In this situation, you had like 4 bubbles squished together as they were trying to rise up. Maybe a couple of these are solid, maybe not. Don't know. Downside to cutting these, though, with a saw, which I will... I guess I'll do one of those today and add it into this video. The downside, though, to doing these with a saw, they do not take a good polish. This type of geode just does not take a good polish. The material that they formed in is so chalky and soft that you can get some of the quartz to take a good polish, but otherwise the rest of it, it doesn't look good. So you don't typically see these sliced, but because of the nature of these cavities, I'm not going to take them to the cracker. We're gonna hit them with the rock saw and hope they come out looking well. But first things first, let's crack this bad boy and let's hop to it. Alright, and away we go. Try to save some of the giblets because I know I had people asking for it, but look at that. Awesome iron stained quartz, really well defined quartz points. Let's get it under the micro lens. And for those of you wondering, this is what was rattling around in the geode. Sorry for my terrible fingers. But this looks like a little floater crystal. There's a contact there where it came off, but that's kind of rehealed. But look at this little cluster. It's itty itty bitty. Let's put this down, and for perspective, there it is. Itty bitty. But yeah, there's some of the sporklies and giblets that came off of the geode. I noticed I had some folks that were interested in that. But yeah, alright. Alright, so we've got the macro lens. We can't get the best angles with it because it clips onto the phone. But you can kind of sort of get a feeling for some of these structures, if I can get this right. Lots of iron. Oh yeah. There's a neat one. Sorry it's so shaky because this is so small. Let's switch geode halves and take a closer look at this other one. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. No! Okay, so I just noticed this fracture, this cleavage point right here on this one, so I'm probably not going to take this one to the saw. I might just hang on to it for a while, try to figure out something to do with it later, but let's take this one and see what's inside. Here we go. Huge shout out to this video's sponsor, Rock Identifier. There are thousands and thousands of different types of gems, minerals, and fossils, and it can be daunting to the untrained eye. That's where Rock Identifier comes in. Rock Identifier has a high degree of accuracy that is ever improving and is AI powered. Not only can you identify, but you can also create your own unique mineral catalog to go with your collection, as well as gain access to tons of reading material to help you grow on your rock journey. Scan the QR code on the screen or check the link in the description, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel. Now let's get back to the regularly scheduled content.
No, stop! What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing with your life? Me? What am I doing with my life? I could be doing anything, but no!
So unfortunately that happened. This one just had too many fractures running through it, and that happens. You can kind of sort of see one right here. So what I will likely do with this one, actually the whole thing, is I'll stabilize it, repair the broken half. I'll probably stabilize this one too, just a little bit, because that fracture is suspicious, and it looks like it might run all the way down here. I'll stabilize it all, and then I'll clean it up, try to polish it. This does have enough kind of sort of agate mixed in with this more chalky material that I can give it some kind of polish, at least. I mean, might as well try. Regardless, though, let's take a little bit of a closer look. Okay, you can kind of sort of see where 1, 2, 3, 4 cavities kind of coalesced together, which is definitely cool. Let's get even closer. A little hard to get the camera in there, but very cool. Very, very cool. Very cool. Once that dries, I'll start piecing it back together, go through the sanding process, and clean it up as best as I can, and I'll probably put it on the website at some point. Still a very fun piece, but now you've kind of sort of gotten a feel for this type. I will post links in the description of this video for some of the previous ones I've cut, so you can get a little bit more of a feel for them. These are now on the website. They're fun, they're fantastic, they're varied. There's just so much. I've had smoky quartz ones, I've had ones that had little tiny bits of amethyst in them, some that looked like, the crystal structures look like hypodermic needles. I've had delicate fingers with lots of little druzy coating the fingers. These are a very fun type of geode. And let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Thank you very much, and you have a wonderful day.